And finally, we can use font directly inside Substance Painter, and the dream comes true. I'm Mehdi from 3D Redbox channel, and today we want to discover the latest feature in latest Substance Painter version. Be with me, and before that, let me introduce you the brand new course that we release for Substance Painter. Learning Substance Painter is easier than ever. Hey all Substance lovers, texture seekers, and awesome future artists. Welcome to Ultimate Course for learning Substance Painter from zero to hero. Ready to learn how to texture with different projects? Substance Master released a brand new course for those who want to learn to texture with Substance Painter. In this course, we cover from preparing the model to rendering different projects, different challenges. If you want to level up your skill in texturing, come and check the Substance Master Ultimate course for learning Substance Painter. Okay, welcome to the video. The 10th version of Substance Painter is out, and we have two major updates. The first is you can use Illustrator file with artboard inside Substance Painter directly. And the second one, which is very important for us, is we have a new tab in library and we can use the font directly inside Substance Painter. Okay, so we can go to the library, and as you can see, we have a new tab here and we have a lot of fonts here. And you can add your own font library to the Substance Painter and use it. Very easy. Okay. So let's discover what we have and how we can use that. The first method is you can drag and drop and release the font on your model, and you can choose which channel do you want to have this font on it. For example, I'm going with base color here, and now I have the agency FB font as a base color, and I can write anything that I want. And as you can see, the size of font is dynamic. It means we have a boundary box, and when we want to type, we can do it, and it's going to be update our size depends on the text that we have, which is very, very awesome feature. And this is related to the font size on auto, and we can change it to custom, and now we have the old school slider that we can change the size of the text inside the boundary box that we have. Okay, so the next one is we can change the alignment of the text inside the boundary box that we have. Okay, let me give you some example. I'm going to turn off the gizmo and add YouTube. And we can change the alignment. For example, we can go with the right and bottom. So we have the alignment setting here right now, and we can change the color of the text very easy. And we have some advanced setting. We have line spacing, character spacing. We can offset this text in horizontal way and vertical way, and we have background opacity, and we can change the background color as well. So the last feature here is we can change the resolution of the text. So we can change it to 128 or we can change it to 4K. And the best option is keep it on auto. And the most interesting part of this tool is you can change your font anytime that you want. For example, right now I can change it to anything that I prefer to have, and the previous setting is here. There is no reset each time that you change the font. That's great. And how we can use that? The first method was you can drag and drop on your model, and the second one is you can use it on your layer stack. So you can drag it here. Okay, I'm going to use it as a mask, and it's going to create you a mask with the fill layer, and the font is loaded on it. The other method is using this font as an alpha or any channel that you want on a paint layer. So we can go here, put it on alpha, and yeah, we have the alpha with the text. And how we can add extra font to the Substance Painter? The first way is bring all your font in one folder on your system and come here to the setting, go to the library and add that font folder here on this list. Or you can simply drag and drop your font here like this one. Okay, but we have a small issue here with the license font that they couldn't load here in Substance Painter, and still you need to use third-party application to use your font with the license. And now we have all the knowledge that we need to know about the font tool inside Substance Painter, and now it's time to use this tool in our project. I'm about to texture this control, and the first step is adding the channel that I need, and the second step is to create the folders with proper mask for each surface that I need. Okay, so for speeding up the process, I'm going to use the smart material that I have inside the library. So let's add some plastic material to the body number 1 and number 2 and modify them to achieve the look that I want. It's time to focus on the screen, so let's add a white reflective layer for the base, and after that I'm going to add a pixel texture to my material. And now it's time to change the scale and add some roughness variation to the screen part. Let's pick a color for the screen, and now we have the base material for our control. Now it's time to add the detail with the font tool and bring this control to the reality. For the text part, I'm going to use drag and drop method to add my text on the model. And we have some improvement in the gizmo when we use the wrap projection. And now let's change the color and the roughness for this layer. And now I'm going to duplicate the fill layer in the mask and change the text and align it on the surface. And this is the way that I'm going to add all the text on the model. Okay, now we are done. And as you can see, we have a small dots detail on the front panel, which is very simple to add to the surface. And I just add all the text, as you can see, on the material inside Substance Painter with the font tool. And this is a quick breakdown of what we have in the mask section. And this is the end of the video. If you learned something new in this video, please hit the like button, share your mind in the comment section, and subscribe our channel and ring the bell to be a first person that know about the next video. Be creative, be healthy, bye.